Hello friends, welcome back to the Native PHP mobile series. In episode 1, we got our environment ready. Today, in episode 2, we are diving into the core basics. We are going to transform standard Laravel view into a true native mobile experience. So here is my page, and in the previous video we complete this all section, introduction, change or quick start and all the things. And if you did not watch that video, I placed the link in the description so you can watch that video before this, so then you understand this better. Okay, so now in this video we are going to start with this, the basics. And within the basics we have some documentation of it. You can read it easily, and it is easy to understand, so you just have to read that. Okay, so basically the native app is likely same as the Laravel application, same as it is we are working with our simple Laravel project. In this we have same migrations, caches, storage and all the thing same as it is. Okay, so then I'll just simply go to the web view, and within this web view I have some mobile app built with native, and within this I have some viewport layouts, settings, and h2h setting and some other things within it. Okay, so like we can adjust it using this css classes as well, insert, right, top and all the things here, so you can read that from this and you can easily understand this. Okay, so it is pretty much easy. Okay, and now the other thing is we have this native function as well here, and within this we have like packages of browser, cameras and all the things. And for this we have to install the plugin first and then we have to use it, but we do this in the next video. Now we just will focus on the uh, and here I have this native components as well, so you can go to from one component to another component. Also we have edge component that we can use in this native PHP, and also I'll show you from this edge component, and here are these edge components here you can see. Okay, so you can explore that as well. Okay, so now we have events in it, and within the event we have haptic, system and dialog that we are going to understand in today's video, and we are going to do this practically. Okay, and also we have a basic event structure like same as it is that we have in our Laravel application, that we do event and listener and all the things. Okay, and also we have event handling, and on event handling we have a different scenario in the native PHP, and on that we have this script dot on, and then we pass here the event name and class. Okay, so these are the things, and then we have app icons and splash screen and all the things here. So these are pretty much easy things. You can just simple read it and you understand the concept. Okay, so now let's get started practically. And now I just simple come to my IDE, and here within it I just simple created a folder that is episode 2, and I just simple open it in my IDE. And now what we have to do within it is like I just simple maximize it, and here what I'll do is I just simple create a new native PHP project, and for this I just simple use this command. First you have to create this composer create project Laravel slash mobile app. So I just simple give my project name mobile app. You can give any other as well. Just click on enter, and now it will start creating my project, and within 1 or 2 minutes it will set up, and then we can continue working on it. And now what we have to do is I just simple clear it, and now I just simple navigate to my mobile app, and within this I need to install one more package, and that is this composer require native PHP and pass in it slash mobile. Okay, so this is the dependency of native PHP and we need to install this. I just simple click on enter, And now it start adding this in my project, and within 1 or 2 minutes it will set up project also set up. So now all things are done. I just simple clear it and just close it, okay, because we run it at once. Okay, so I just simple open it, and here within this I have a resources, views, and welcome.play.php. So this is our files, and I'll just simple open the web.php as well. Okay, so now I just simple go to my browser here, and as I told you, in today's video we are just simple focusing on these basics. Okay, so first I just simple go to my events. So I'll show you from the practical example. So I just simple come to my code here, and here first I'll do is I just simple import here, and for this I just simple use native, and pass in it slash mobile slash packets, and after this slash here I just will get a here dialog. Okay, and okay, just save this, and here also I need to import one more thing, and that is use native slash mobile slash packets, and this time I just simply import here this app text. Okay, so this is it, and just save this. Okay, and now I just will come here, and I'll just will define some route to test these events, and test this haptic and alerts. Okay, and for this I just will pass here route, and this time here I have toast, and on slash toast route what I do here is like I have a function, and within this function I have this toast. Okay, and this time here I just will pass here hello from native php, and then I just simple here return back. Okay, just save this, and here I define another route, and this time I have a haptic, and within this I just simply use this function that is vibrate. So whenever on the mobile app I hit this button, and on that button I pass this route, and it automatically vibrate my application. And then in the last I just simple pass here slash alert, and on that I just simple use this dialog alert, and within this I just will pass here this hello from the ph hello this alert, and within this I just will pass here this alert message. Okay, so basically this alert function have a two parameters. Okay, so this is it. So basically I just simply show you for show you this as well, like I just simply define here route. Okay, so basically dialog toast, this is not a web pop-up, this is just a actual system toast you see in the native apps, and it's perfect for quick confirmations. Okay, and for the haptics, then we have this slash haptic route, and by calling this give us a physical buzz to the user, and this is the game changer for the UX UI design. Okay, and within the alert, unlike a browser, we just simple we add this and use this for the cancel. Okay, in that scenarios. Okay, so these are the thing. Okay, and also you can get here and pass here any other alerts as well. Okay, so now what I have to do is I just simple come to my welcome.play.php, and here within it what we do is here you can see I just simple paste the code here, and don't worry about this, I paste it because if I write all this code it take our video much long. Okay, and for this project I'll put it on the GitHub. You can take that code welcome.blade.php file code from that GitHub repository. Okay, and for this here I just simply import here the wheat files here, And also here I have a card, and within this I just will pass here this assets icon.png. Also I'll show you from the documentation, as I told you that we are covering this here, and in the assets we can use this and show this image in the mobile application using just this icon.png. Okay, and for this I just simple open my file here and just go to the downloads. This I just will show you. It is in native PHP mobile app public, and this is my icon.php file. I just simple copy it, and you need to make sure that, so this is our course and this is our episode 2 and this is our project, and within the public you have to paste that icon.png file. So make sure this is the png file, and
Okay.
also so this is for the image and it automatically get it. And here after that I just will pass here some headings, and these are the important things. So here I just will pass here the routes, that is on slash toast it hit this, and on slash haptics it hit this. So I just simple spell it correct. Okay, and on slash alert it hit this. Okay, so that's great, everything is set. And now I just will pass here this p tag, kind of p tag that waiting for events. Okay, and the most important thing here, and within this I just simple use here by default function, that is use, and within this I just simple import this button pressed, and automatically when user press this button I hit these events and these routes, and then automatically it show the functionality. Okay, and here I just simple make two native bottom navigations, and one is home and second one is settings. Okay, so it is just for your idea and understanding. Okay, so here all things are set, and uh, the thing is in this I just simple cover all these basic thing within this tutorial. And now it's time to show you from the mobile application. And for this, as you know earlier from our previous video, I just simple navigate to project, and here before starting this server, I just simple let you know that we need to install the npm. And for this I just simple use this npm install, because I'm using here the tailwind, and also I just simple add here the weed. And here it successfully added 83 packages, all the packages. And here I need to run this npm run build to run all this export and manifest css and js files. Okay, so now all clear, and just I'll just simple clear it. And as you know from the previous video, for running this we just simple use here the jump, and when I'll just simple run it, it show me here to select on which device you are going to run this, and I'll will select here Android and just click on enter. And now here you can see it is showing me building assets, and after this building it show me a and the it automatically open the view in the browser to scan it, and then we can scan it on the mobile device. So we have to wait for it, and then we can continue. So now here you can see it show me the bundle created and server running, and it automatically open this here in this URL. And also what we have to do here is like I just simple scan it from my mobile device, and then show you from the mobile. Okay, so let's go there.
So I just simple open my Jump app, and here I just simple scan it, and now it is showing me connecting to server, and within 1 or 2 minutes it will create the bundles and set up the database, and then it show me the application. And now here you can see it show me the interface of my application, and it is completely looking good, amazing. Okay, so now what we have to do is I'll just simple check all the things one by one, and First of all, here you can see it show me the icon that we added here, and it is correctly showing. And then I just simple check here the show toast, and I'll just simple click on it, and here it show me the hello from the native PHP message. So that's great, amazing. So this is the simple toast message. Okay, and now I just simple check this trigger, and when I'll click on it, it show me the message and vibrate the phone. It vibrate the phone as well. So that's great, amazing. And now I just simple check this native alert, and when I'll just simple click on it, it show me the alert message, and here in this it is showing me the thing that I added here. So that's great, amazing. And there you have it all in just few lines of code. We have implemented haptic system dialogues, event listener, and native navigation as well in the bottom. Okay, so it says in the bottom. So in this episode, we will look at deeper integration. And so this is it. And this is for today's video. And I hope you get the basic idea of this basic. And I hope you like this video. And in the next video, we will look deeper integration like camera, push notification, and many other things within this native PHP. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.